why do you think the tech industry needs a book like Nevertheless She Persisted?
Because I think the tech industry clearly hasn't gotten to the level they need to yet of women in leadership, and women in any role, really. I mean, the balance isn't there yet. And the fact is not just because there are women there, but it's really about having that diversity of thought, that diversity of problem solving. Women think differently than men, right? Men think differently than women. We know this, right? And so when you solve problems with diverse perspectives, you make better decisions and you come up with a better answer.
Absolutely. So what was the process of being featured in the book like for you? How did Pratima approach you? What was the writing process like? If you could walk us through that, that would be amazing.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's kind of funny. It was pretty casual. Pratima, a friend of mine, said, I know this woman that's writing a book, and I told her she should talk to you. Would you mind if she called you? And I said, no. And so she did, and we talked on the phone, and then she came and met with me, and we talked, and then she came and interviewed me, and then I thought, well, I'll never make the cut in the book, right? And then I kept hearing from her, and she kept giving status on the book, and before I knew it, I had a story to review, and I still thought, I'm sure I won't make the cut in the book, and then now here we are.
That's absolutely incredible. So kind of going off that, is there a story that you heard either before the book or a story from the book that inspires you?
That's a good question. You know, there were several stories in the book that touched on imposter syndrome, and I think that's kind of what I just described to you, like, why would my story be good enough to be in the book? Absolutely. And certainly, I have imposter syndrome standing with you right here tonight. Like, why would I be in this book? Why would I be on the panel? And I think that's something that hits people other than women, but a lot of women. And I mentor young women, and I see it all the time. And so that was a thread through, I would say, most of the stories in the book.
Yeah, that's so true. So if you could go back in time to my age, 19, 20 years old, and give yourself some advice, what would you say?
I would have stayed in school. I didn't stay in school, and I didn't finish my degree, even though I was an engineering student. And so I was very fortunate to have people believe in me, and then to be able to show some accomplishment and make my way to a strong career without that. But I wouldn't wish that on anyone, and I think education is amazingly important.